But our top focus at this hour, India today has accessed Lalit Modi's job offer letter to External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj's husband, Swaraj Kaushal. Lalit Modi wrote a letter to appoint Swaraj Kaushal as the alternate director for one of his companies, Indofil. However, he later withdrew the letter himself and it never reached the board of directors. Now, the Congress is alleging that the very fact that a job letter was made suggests the proximity between Sushma Swaraj's husband, the family and Lalit Modi that cannot be denied.
The Allah affair in helping him get the visa and other travel documents. Don't you think that the Swaraj Kaushal should have come out in open and declared this?
So Mr. Swaraj Kaushal or anybody, first, what's a lawyer? Lawyer represents a client. And it's fairly routine for lawyers, advocates to be on boards, to also chartered accountants do the same. What is the Congress party building its case on? The Congress party is building a case on that please show us all the correspondence. Now, is that norm exist in the Congress party? The first family of the Congress party has been shrouded in secrecy forever. So if they want a norm where they would like to have an open discussion and have everything in public space, we can begin with the whereabouts of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And we can also have details of his lunches, dinners, everything. But does that what the Congress want? You can't take a logic unnecessarily beyond the point.
And consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai now joins me in the studio. Rajdeep, we've accessed this email, this letter through mail, and what this really proves is the proximity between the Swaraj family perhaps and Lalit Modi, but clearly no impropriety in this case.
Well, the impropriety would have been there if Lalit Modi's offer to Swaraj Kaushal to become an alternate board of directors had been accepted by Swaraj Kaushal. By all indications, Lalit Modi 14 days later after making the offer withdraws it.
Yes.
Now, we don't know what were the reasons behind the withdrawal. This happens in April 2015. So it's before the controversy breaks in June 2015. Had he accepted it, it would have been akin to exactly what was the earlier charge which was being made when Swaraj Kaushal had written to Lalit Modi seeking his help to get his nephew admission into Sussex University. What is clear is that there is, as you said, a close proximate relationship between Swaraj Kaushal and Lalit Modi. Lalit Modi in an interview to us in fact said Swaraj Kaushal hasn't charged him for being his counsel for more than 20 years. We would like to know from Sushma Swaraj and Swaraj Kaushal how they see their relationship with Lalit Modi. Lalit Modi sees it as a very close family relationship. Now, in the context of the fact that Sushma Swaraj in July of 2014 helped Lalit Modi in getting travel documents at a time when his passport was revoked, all these issues do cast a shadow over whether this family relationship at some stage influenced that decision of Sushma Swaraj, which she claims was done on pure humanitarian grounds.
Yeah.
So this document further emphasizes the fact that there was a close relationship between the Swaraj family and Lalit Modi. But by not accepting the directorship, at least Swaraj Kaushal can claim that I am not guilty of conflict of interest, or my wife is not guilty of conflict of interest, because then you would have had to raise questions as to whether Swaraj Kaushal was getting certain financial benefits as a result of his proximate relationship with Lalit Modi.
And doesn't that go ahead to really dilute the case and the stand of the Congress against the Swarajes at this point, the fact that he actually denied the job offer?
Well, there are two ways to look at it. The fact is the Congress is claiming this confirms conflict of interest. I don't think this confirms conflict of interest. But what this does confirm is that there was a proximate relationship between the Swaraj family and Lalit Modi.
Yes.
And the entire question now is, did that proximate relationship influence the decision of Sushma Swaraj in July 2014? Because if it did, then clearly it will be seen as impropriety. If it didn't, we don't know, because Sushma Swaraj or the Ministry of External Affairs under RTI is still not providing us the basis for which Sushma Swaraj took that decision. So till such time as there is uncertainty over that, the Congress will be justified in raising the question of impropriety. However, conflict of interest based on these documents I don't think would be fair, given the fact that Swaraj Kaushal for whatever reason either didn't accept the offer, or that Lalit Modi through wiser counsel withdrew the offer to give him an alternate directorship.